Hey Gemini, welcome to your weekly forecast for September 9th through the 15th. We're going to connect here and see what's going on for our Gemini Sun, Moon, and Rising friends. We're going to pull some weekly messages for you from this deck, and then a Moon Spirit message for you from this deck. We've got that full moon in Pisces coming up towards the end of the week. So we're going to connect and see how the energies may be affecting our Gemini Sun, Moon, and Rising friends. I'm going to go ahead and see what is going on for Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's see what messages are in store for you. As always, guys, if you have questions about the cards I'm using or you want to know more about the deck, I always have links in the description of the video that will take you to check out the deck info. There's your Monday, Tuesday, your Wednesday, Thursday. I feel like these are stuck together. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, so Monday, Tuesday, Gemini, we have Ace of Trees. Okay, so this is going to be lots of new energy. Lots and lots of new energy. When Ace of Trees or Ace of Pentacles comes up, this is definitely a card about abundance. Keep in mind, abundance comes in many different forms. Oftentimes, though, Ace of Pentacles or Ace of Trees would be associated with money. So it could be something coming in that's helping your financial situation or something that you are doing, whether it be, working towards a raise or a promotion or a new job, or going back to school or furthering your education in some way, or getting some kind of certification that's going to help you increase your income or your earnings in the future. Now, those of you who watch my videos and who have an idea about how I read, you may have heard me say in the past that Ace of Pentacles, which is what Ace of Trees is, it's just in this deck it's called Ace of Trees. I find a lot of the times it comes up in a reading when somebody is out, overcoming or coming out of a very long-standing block. Like, even to the extent where it's so deep or it goes so far back, it's like before you even. It could be something that runs in your family. Some people call them generational curses. I don't like the term curse. That's a whole other topic, but I feel when this card comes up, it's saying that you're breaking out of that. You're coming into a new energy. So this is a game changer. Whatever's happening for you, Gemini, whatever steps you're taking, whatever path you're going on, whatever opportunities may be presenting themselves, you are in this game changer energy. This is changing and shifting things for you a long time coming. Okay, so they may be the first few steps of a very important, very worthwhile, very successful journey. Okay, I do feel also with a lot of you, as a part of this release, you are going through a process of transmutation. Transmutation is it's basically recycling of energy. Okay, so I think those of you who are going through the process of transmutation, a lot of you don't know a whole lot about it, and you may not even have been trying to make that happen, but you're very lucky that it's happening without you setting that intention. I do feel like your guardian angels and guides are coming in and they're helping you. And so what I feel like is going to happen as a result for you, Gemini, when this negative energy or these fears or these lower vibrational energies that you're releasing or that have been around you, as they're being recycled, purified, cleansed, and turned into, love, light, positive energy, you're going to be feeling lighter and lighter and lighter, and things are going to feel like they're getting easier and easier and easier. So don't be surprised if in the coming weeks you start having like this lighter feeling. I think a lot of you are going to be like, wow, I didn't realize how heavy things felt. I didn't realize how weighed down I was. But now all of a sudden, as these energies are being recycled or purified, it's becoming easier and easier to move forward for you into new steps, new projects, new goals, things of that nature. Your Wednesday, Thursday card, and sure enough, you have two cards that came out stuck together, but we'll go ahead and we'll take them. Don't tell the other signs you got an extra card. So you have Page of Hearts, which is innocence, right? Or it's labeled as innocence here in this deck for midweek. But you know, Page of Hearts would be in traditional tarot, Page of Cups. So this could be an innocent new connection with a person that's really kind of intriguing your inner child. It could be a sweet, innocent kind of crush for some of you. But those of you who have heard me read in the past and have heard me talk about Page of Cups or Page of Hearts, to me, it's a card that says that your heart chakra is opening up. And there may be some sensitivity there, emotional wise, or a little bit of like overwhelmed feelings. So you are going to be in a heart place in the middle of the week, Gemini, and that could be because you're picking up on the full moon energy that's coming in. But overall, this is like a new beginning, a time for you to be happy. The fact that the creator of this deck is listing this as innocence, this even makes me feel like, Gemini, whatever this Ace of Pentacles is coming in for you in the beginning of the week, you're feeling like with that Page of Hearts in the middle week, like you feel like you're getting a fresh start. You feel like you're getting a do-over. You may be forgiving yourself for something that you have been experiencing or feeling. And so it's a positive energy. Your other card that came out with it is Two of Angels. Okay? And this is asking you to be balanced. Two of Angels in this deck is what we may call in the traditional tarot Two of Swords. And Two of Swords sometimes is like we're afraid, we don't want to deal with the situation, we don't want to move forward. But you have this fresh start, you're getting this do-over, and it's time to take advantage of that opportunity to make use of it. Just remember and just keep in mind, you do want to be balanced. You don't want to completely and totally be too withdrawn, like, oh, whatever happens, happens, if it's meant to be. Like, you want to take some effort, but you don't want to go to the other extent either, where you're very fearful or you're trying to force something. You know, you want to be balanced. You want to be open about how you're approaching the situation and how you're dealing with the changes that are coming in. There's like these little swirls here that are coming in, and that makes me think of wind for some reason, like a fast moving wind. And so as these changes are happening, your heart chakra is opening up, you're realizing, you're sensing that this is a whole new beginning. Some of you might be like, oh my God, all of a sudden it's moving too fast, it's moving too fast. But it's not. You know, just take it one day at a time and understand this. It will get easier, especially since a lot of you are very lucky. You have that transmutation energy going on around you, so it will get easier. I just think you're coming from a time of doing a certain thing the same way for so long, or things being so heavy or so stuck, that now that things are moving, it might feel all of a sudden like, oh my goodness, it's too fast, it's too fast, it's too fast. But that's not the case. Like, it will balance out. You might also be feeling more sensitive because, like I said, we have the full moon coming in the end of the week, and a lot of people start feeling that energy 3 days before. They may feel it up to 3 days after. And so this is just asking you to be balanced, to have reasonable expectations of yourself, and do what you can to keep yourself out of that element of fear. Next card here, Gemini, is Four of Angels. Now, this is really interesting. You are going to be in your element because we've had two angel cards back to back here, which in this deck means swords. And for anybody who knows or is familiar with tarot, the sword, the deck of swords, has to do with air. And Gemini, obviously, you are an air sign. Okay? So Four of Angels is coming up for you in the end of the week. You guys are going to be feeling this full moon. I'm telling you right now. You guys are going to be feeling this full moon. You're going to be in your feelings starting midweek and through the end of the week. And also, remember, Ace of Pentacles came up saying you're breaking a really massive block. And things are moving quickly, and you feel like there's this new beginning, and there's a lot happening all at once. Even though these are really great things that I feel like you're really happy and excited about, they are going to leave you exhausted. And I've said this in other videos, and some of the other signs even this week had the same message come up. But when we're going through shifts like this, when we're releasing blocks and we're making big changes that we haven't been able to do in a long time, anytime we're releasing blocks, and this full moon is about releasing, we can become very exhausted. we can become very tired, even achy, sniffly in some cases. So as you're coming into the end of the week, some of you may even feel like, oh my goodness, I think I might be coming down with a cold. But really your body's just releasing a lot of energies and toxins and blocks and energetic things. And so you're going to need time to rest, okay? Make sure that you're making time to rest. I feel some of you are being encouraged to go out and celebrate. So whatever this Ace of Pentacles or Ace of Trees is in the beginning of the week, maybe you aced a really big test. Maybe you got a really big job offer. You accomplished something in some way. And so I feel at the end of the week, you have very well-meaning friends, you know, or family who mean well, and they're like, come on, Gemini, let's go celebrate. This is great. This is exciting. Especially if you're a Gemini who's been down for a while, and now there's this happy, positive momentum coming in. You may have people that care about you that are like, oh, well, let's keep this happy momentum going. Like let's celebrate this. But you may be better off resting or doing something low-key. Okay? Some of you are just going to flat out want to be by yourself because you might just feel so tired, like mentally or emotionally exhausted. Understand when you're going through big shifts, this can be normal, right? But again, with that Two of Swords that came in midweek, be balanced. You know, push yourself when you have to push yourself, but when you have off time, make sure that you're making use of that off time and resting. Don't feel obligated or pressured to go out or do things if your body is telling you it needs to rest. If your heart and mind are telling you they need to rest, honor that and listen to that, okay? We're going to go ahead and see what your moon message is for the week. And guys, be sure that you watch your moon sign and rising sign videos as well, because some weeks those are going to resonate with you more than others, or they might just add little extra tidbits of information. Some of you may need a private reading, which I'm more than happy to do. If you click on the Calendly link in the description of the video, it will take you to schedule there. All right, my dears, let's see what's happening for you with your spirit message, moon message for the week. And you have, ooh, how gorgeous is this? Sovereignty, Queen of the Moon. All right, so 41, you're owning this full moon. This is a full moon in Pisces, but Gemini is like owning it, you know? So some of you may have Pisces in your chart. This might be why you're feeling it so strong. But overall, you know, you're coming into your power and your sovereignty. Gemini, I feel for a lot of you, this also, it's sovereignty in the sense that maybe you feel like people haven't been taking you seriously. Or like, you know, they haven't seen you, or they haven't seen your full potential. And something is happening in this full moon as you're going through this release. You're just stepping up, you're owning everything, and you're coming off like, oh, well, no, I know my stuff, or, you know, I'm a very capable person. And so it's coming into this energy of, you know, people being able to see that it's time to take you seriously, or you proving yourself in some way, or proving your sovereignty in some way. You know, connecting with your spiritual self. 41, if we were to reduce it, 4 plus 1 equals 5. So this is saying you're coming into big, big changes. Some of you even breaking out of karmic cycles. Now, if we want to take the numbers separately, 4 is a number that lets us know that our angels and guides are coming up and they're working for us behind the scenes, moving things together in ways to benefit us. And 1 is a new beginning, right? A new beginning, you know, emphasizing that things are coming together, emphasizing this new beginning. So Gemini, this is a whole fresh start. You get a clean slate. This is the week it's happening. You're getting a do-over. Some of you feel like you had, like life handed you a massive opportunity and you feel like you kind of wasted it, or you threw it away and you've been beating yourself up about it. But this is the week where you get the do-over. This is the week where you get the clean slate and the do-over, and it will go well for you. You're rising into your power, and I'm excited for you. Again, be sure to watch your moon sign and rising sign. Get some more little extra info there for you in that way. Some of you are like, hey, this is great, but what about my love life? You didn't talk about my love life. I do love life separate on this channel, but if you click on the description, or if you go to the description, if you go to the description of the video, you can go ahead and click on the love reading links. That all of the love readings for September are up. you can click on that and watch that. And of course, my dears, I am happy to read for you privately. Those of you where you're enjoying the videos, I've been getting a lot of positive feedback. I'm sorry, I know the messages take me a while to respond to sometimes, but the messages do get backed up. But I've been getting a lot of feedback from people saying that you've been watching for a really long time, but you haven't been commenting or you haven't said anything, and now you're just like wanting me to know how much the weekly videos have been helping you. I'm happy, that's why I do them. But you know, keep in mind that if you want something in between the weekly videos for free, you know, you can go to the Amethyst Angellight Facebook and Instagram page and follow there, because every single morning I post a card of the day, and every single afternoon I do a pick a card where I'll post 3 cards, you pick a card, the next day I'll tell you what you picked, and it's like another message. So in that way, you know, if you like the videos but you want to have like a little daily dose, that's a great way to go about that. And again, it's free. It doesn't cost you anything to be on Instagram or Facebook. But again, my dears, thank you for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. Congratulations on your fresh start, the beginning of many wonderful things. Have a fabulous week, Gemini.